Okay, we're going to do a how-to video on how to spray texture. Here's the air compressor that runs the texture gun. Have the air hose going down there. There's the hopper, spray gun. And here's the room we'll be texturing. The basement. Pretty much what we did to it is it had flooded, and we framed the rest of it in, sheetrocked the ceiling and a few of the walls, and the rest of this, all that, is a concrete wall over there except for the top. It looked like that previous to before we got started with it. Basically what we did is we took and slick coated it with joint compound, made it smooth, and now we're going to do a spray texture in here. I'll show you how. Right now he's mixing up the mud. You want it pretty thin from the box. We're using Mirko Ready Text Mixture M600. So pretty much what we're doing is doing some final cleaning up in here. We're going to dust off the walls, mask off the outlets and the lights, and then we'll show you how to go ahead and spray texture. Okay, we're going to mix about 1.5 gallons of water to this 50-pound box of texture ready mix. There's the gun. Hook the air hose up there, the hopper on top. You adjust your setting, your airflow. You adjust it up on the compressor, and you adjust the pattern, what you want right here, how big spots you want. We're using this as an air compressor to blow off all the walls down there, all the dust off of them. Then we'll hook it back up to the hopper, and we'll turn it down to about 15 psi and run it at that, and then we'll just do a spray texture. What he's doing now is dusting off the walls with a spray gun. You can see all the dust in there. I don't have a mask on, I better get out of here. This is basically like what the whole other half of the basement looked like. Was a wall like this with all kinds of gouges in it, all kinds of rough shit. And an open, like, crawl space type deal on the side. Pretty much we just framed it in from top to bottom and slick coated the bottom part. We sheetrocked this wall in here. They had to put a new furnace in and a new water heater. What had happened is they were trying to sell the house. Been on the market for about 6 months, and the hot water heater rusted out. Nobody was living here, so it just filled up the whole basement full of water. So, job security. What we're doing is getting some the texture, putting it in the gun. Fill that just a little bit. We got to get it adjusted first. bike. Well, we finished texturing it all. Came out pretty nice.
Watch it come upstairs so we don't touch the side right here.
Okay. Looks like it's kind of hard to tell because it's starting to dry. But it came out nice. So now all we gotta do is throw that away. Take the rest of the masking off. Basically when it dries, what you need to do is just go around with a sheetrock knife and just run it over here real lightly. It'll take off all the hard bumps that aren't supposed to be on there. And once we do that, then we're going to go ahead and remask it. After we've remasked it, we're going to paint it and call it a job well done. We're not going to put any trim in here or carpeting because it was just an unfinished basement to begin with, but it had got flooded and the paneling had all got ruined. But you know, it was basically used as a storage room, so now it's a nicer storage room. What I would personally do with it is I would put some carpet down here and go ahead and take care of the rest of it. Maybe make a den out of it, game room or something. So we'll see.